Hi guys, today's video is about biomolecule carbohydrate polysaccharides. We all know that polysaccharides are tasteless carbohydrate and they are macromolecules in which many monosaccharides are joined by glycosidic bond. There are five major types of polysaccharides. They are first cellulose, which is found in bacteria, algae and plants. Second is starch, it is stored as a food in plant. Third one is glycogen, it is found as a storage of energy in the animal. Fourth is chitin, it is found in insects and fungi. And fifth is peptidoglycan, which is found in bacteria. Now the first polysaccharide which we are going to study, that is cellulose, which is found in cell wall. Cell wall of plant is made up of cellulose. Cell wall helps the plant to remain stiff and strong. Cellulose is found in the wood pulp. That means wood pulp is a major source of cellulose. It is a long chain of sugar molecules, glucose, which are linked together by glycosidic bond. In cellulose, D-glucose units are joined by beta-1,4 linkages. Cellulose is tasteless, odorless and insoluble in water. It is a biodegradable. We need non-digestible vegetable fiber in our food. Cellulose helps to keep our system clean and it helps to remain us fit by cleaning our system. Cellulose contains many glucose units from several hundreds to over 10,000 in the plant. Human beings do not have an enzyme which can digest cellulose, but it is required in the human body as it is a source of fiber. Whereas in insects like termites, they have a certain type of bacteria in their guts which helps the cellulose to digest it by breaking it down in smaller molecules. Cellulose do not readily bind to sweet receptors in our tongue, so they are not feeling sweet, means we are feeling them as a tasteless. Polysaccharides are the tasteless carbohydrates, whereas monosaccharide and disaccharide we already saw that they are the sweet carbohydrate. Natural plant fiber like cotton, linen, rayon, bamboo and jute are all examples of cellulose. Linen is a fiber of flax plant and it is much more thicker and comfortable than cotton. And this was all about plant fiber cellulose. Guys, second example of polysaccharide is starch. It is made up of many large number of glucose units with bonds or linkages. It is also called polyhydroxyaldehyde or ketone, which on hydrolysis breaks and gives many monosaccharide units called glucose. Many food processing industry uses starch to make sweeteners and it is used in the food industry to thicken the gravy and it is also used for in processing the food. Starch is present in root vegetables, legumes, cracked wheat, brown rice, pearl barley and oats. Starch is a white tasteless solid carbohydrate. It is not feeling sweet in taste because it do not readily bind to sweet receptors in our tongue. But when it hydrolyzes, it gives many monosaccharide units called glucose which taste sweet as they readily bind to the sweet receptors in our tongue. Starch is a polymer. Its formula is C6H10O5N. Starch monomer is C6H12O6, that is glucose. Starch is a tasteless and odorless. Starch is made up of two types of carbohydrate, namely amylopectin C6H10O5 times N and amylose, formula is C6H10O5 times N. Amylopectin provides energy to the plant. It is a branch chain polymer. Each chain has around 30 glucose units which are linked by alpha 1,4 and alpha 1,6 glycosidic bond. It is present in starchy food like rice, potatoes and wheat. Amylopectin is present in the leaves organelles called amyloplast. When plant cell need energy, it hydrolyzes starch and releases glucose subunits. Amylopectin is water insoluble component of starch. Starch has around 75 to 80% of amylopectin in it. Amylose is the second component of starch. It is a linear chain composed of hundreds to thousands of glucose molecules. It is water soluble and makes up around 20 to 25% of the starch. Its formula is C6H10O5N. Amylose is an important in plant energy storage. Wheat, maize, rice, barley, potato have high amylose starch HAS. HAS means high amylose starch. Amylose and amylopectin are hydrolyzed into small fragments by the action of alpha amylase enzyme secreted by our salivary glands in human beings and other species, and by pancreas in all animals. Guys, that was all about starch, a polysaccharide biomolecule present in the plant. Guys, third example of a polysaccharide is glycogen, which is a fuel for our body. Glucose from our blood and glycogen stored in our liver gives us energy to work. Glycogen is a polysaccharide found in animals, fungi and bacteria as a source of energy. When our body doesn't get much glucose from our blood, it breaks glycogen stored in our body and release glucose in the bloodstream. So we can say glycogen is a fuel for the cell. In other words, excess glucose is stored in liver and muscles is called glycogen. Formula of glycogen is C6H10O5N. Guys, fourth example of polysaccharide is chitin. It is produced by arthropods, fungi and nematodes. In insect, it supports cuticle of epidermis and trachea. It also supports gut epithelium. It is a polysaccharide made by linking many N-acetyl glucosamine subunits. Guys, N-acetyl glucosamine is a derivative of glucose. Its formula is C8H13O5N times N. We humans do not produce it. It is used to make biodegradable surgical threads, and it is also used in paper and food industry. Guys, fifth example of polysaccharide is peptidoglycan. It is present in cell wall of bacteria for structural strength. In bacteria, during cell reproduction, it is also involved in binary fission. It is also called murine as it is derived from peptide and sugars, that is glycan, and make molecule called murine. In gram-positive bacteria, thick coat of peptidoglycan is present in the cell wall. Guys, this was all about biomolecule polysaccharide carbohydrates. Guys, if you like this video, then please do comment, share and subscribe. You will get more such information in my next videos.